All right. How you doing? It's great to be here. All right. Lester.
Hello.
Look, it's Lester. He looks a little different.
Tá um pouco diferente, né?
Good evening.
Boa noite.
All right. Good. This is my translator.
Ele é o tradutor. Ele é o tradutor.
All right, good. So, let's get started.
Vamos começar!
Hey, listen. When I'm done with this, I'm going to sign some autographs. Okay, so come hang out, we'll sign some autographs. Blah, blah, blah.
Quando acabar, vai ter uma sessão de autógrafos, então.
Okay, so I want to do a couple of scientific demonstrations.
Umas demonstrações científicas ele vai fazer.
They're very, very simple, and maybe you've seen them before. I don't know.
São muito simples e provavelmente vocês já devem ter visto.
I love you, man!
You guys, you know how to do this? You balance two forks on the end of a toothpick.
Equilibrar dois garfos.
Always speak with me,
All right. This is how you do it. You take the two forks and you put them
Dois
together like
garfos.
that.
Você coloca eles juntos assim.
And you push.
E aperta.
Then you put the toothpick. See the toothpick?
E o palito de dente no meio.
Like so. And you balance it on your finger
E aí você
like
equilibra
that.
no seu
Okay?
dedo.
What is going on here?
O que está acontecendo aqui?
Well, it's all about the center of gravity.
É o centro da gravidade.
That's right. The center of gravity is the combination of two things.
O centro da gravidade é uma combinação de duas coisas.
The mass, or the stuff we have here,
A massa das coisas que estão aí
and where the stuff is in space.
e onde as coisas estão no espaço.
So, center of gravity, the stuff and where it is.
Então, as coisas e onde elas estão.
All right. Now I'm going to show you another demonstration.
Agora, outra
You see, the
demonstração.
center of gravity is right down here.
O centro da gravidade está aqui.
That's why I'm able to balance it like that.
É por isso que ele
Center of
consegue.
gravity right here. Lester, come on over here.
Vem cá, Lester.
I wonder if Lester has had his shots.
Será que o Lester está doente e tomou algumas injeções?
Yeah, all right. The joke didn't work. All right, put your fingers like this, point like that. Okay, now I'm going to put this right here, Lester. I'm going to balance this on your finger. Now my question is, Lester, do you think it's going to just sit there, yes or no?
Yes.
Não.
No. All right. Lester. Okay, here we go. And look at that, eh? Okay. Lester, go to your hole.
Vamos pro buraco.
No, I'm kidding.
Tô brincando.
Sit right here.
Senta.
Oh, he can't sit down. All right. Okay, I love show business.
Eu adoro show business.
Now,
I like to.
center of gravity. Again,
Centro da gravidade.
the mass or the
Massa.
stuff, right? And where the stuff is.
E onde as coisas estão.
Center of gravity right down here, right below the place where I'm able to balance it like that.
O centro da gravidade é aqui. É por isso que a gente consegue equilibrar essas coisas assim.
But I can tell from the expressions on your face
Mas eu posso dizer, olhando para a cara de vocês,
that looks something like this.
vocês são assim.
You need a further explanation.
Vocês têm que vocês precisam de uma explicação
Okay.
melhor.
Now,
Explicação melhor.
for this, I need two volunteers. Okay, stand back. Hang on. Hang on. Bye. Hang on.
Pera.
I need a small person.
Uma pessoa
Small
pequena.
person. Small person. You want to help me there? You want? Come on up here.
O pequeno Beakman
Now,
vai
I
entrar.
need a very big
Pessoal
person.
ridiculamente alto.
Very big.
Cadê
This
o...
right here? Yeah, you. Okay, come on up here.
Quem que é? Cadê?
Need the hand help. All right. I'm sorry. I would love to have you all come up here and volunteer today.
Eu queria que todos vocês estivessem aqui. Desculpa.
But if we did that, our show would be as long as a São Paulo City Council meeting.
Mas se a gente fizesse isso, o show seria tão longo quanto o conselho de cidade.
Okay. Where's our volunteers?
Cadê os voluntários?
Here they come. All right, good. Thank you, Lester. All right, come on over here. Stand right there.
Aqui.
All right, turn around. What is your name, please? What is it?
Rodrigo.
Rodrigo. Yeah. Rodrigo, where are you from?
I'm from Campinas.
Campinas. Yeah. All right, good. Where's our? Oh my God! Look at this guy. Okay, don't hurt me.
Não machuque.
Okay, sit down.
Sit down.
All right. What is your name?
My name is Thiago.
Chalo? Chalo. Grande. All right, good. Do you mind taking your glasses off?
Tirar os óculos.
All right, that's good. Oh, don't give them to him. He's going to eat them.
Ele vai comer aqui.
Okay, now, here is the Beakman challenge. Rodrigo, I need you to, well, let me ask you a question. Do you think you can keep this guy from getting up out of the chair using just one hand? What do you think? Can you do that?
Evitar que ele levante
so.
What?
I don't think so.
He doesn't think so. What do you think?
I don't know.
You don't know? All right, go sit down. No, I'm kidding. All right, good. Now, here are the rules.
As
You
regras?
must keep your feet flat on the floor.
Deixe os seus pés.
Let's tighten you a little. I'm going to tighten you up a little bit. Okay, sit down. Big. Okay. Now, you must keep your feet on the floor, your hands in your lap. Okay? And your butt all the way against the back of the chair. Yeah. How do you say butt in Portuguese?
Bunda.
Bunda. Say bunda.
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 Bunda. Yeah. All right. Now, Rodrigo, here's what we're gonna. Oh, by the way, you can't hit him. You can't go boom. Okay? All right. I hope he doesn't hit you. Take this hand like this. You're gonna put it on his head like that. He is going to try to stand up.
Tenta
Okay?
levantar,
But you are going to push on his head. Not yet.
mas você vai empurrar a cabeça dele.
You push on his head. Do not push so hard that his head comes off. Okay? Because that would screw up the whole Anime Friends event.
Senão vai ferrar com tudo no Anime Friends.
Okay, good. Now, he's a big guy. You might have to really lean in there, okay? Don't break
Grande,
his
faça
neck.
força.
Okay, go ahead and try to stand up.
Levanta.
Look at that. He's trying. He's trying.
Tá tentando.
He's making effort. He's a big guy. And look at that. Rodrigo made it there. Yeah. That's amazing, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Incrível,
It
né?
is amazing. Big guy like you could probably beat the crap out of him if you wanted to.
Um grandalhão como você pode acabar com ele, mas,
Don't beat the crap out of him.
mas não faça isso.
All right, good. Now, you didn't think you could do that, did you?
I didn't think so.
No, it's amazing.
Wow.
And it has to do with something called the center of
Gravity.
gravity. Yes, indeed, that's right. The center of
Tudo
gravity.
relacionado ao centro da gravidade também.
You see, folks, we human beings, we have centers of gravity too.
Nós também, seres humanos, temos o centro da gravidade.
The combination of mass or stuff that we are
A combinação de toda a massa que nós temos e que nós somos
and where that stuff is.
e onde essas coisas estão.
So, in human beings,
Então, seres
Like
humanos,
Rico, his center of gravity is right in the middle of his body right here. This is where our center of gravity
o
is.
centro da gravidade dele é ali.
Right here. Now watch, as our victim stands up. Go ahead and stand
Mas,
up.
olha-
He has to shift the center of gravity forward and then push up.
Olha lá, ele tem que mudar o centro
Right.
da gravidade dele para poder levantar.
Okay, go ahead and do it. See? Boom. That's how we stand up. Do it again.
Assim que se levanta,
You shift your center of gravity forward, then you push up. Do it again. That is how we stand. Center of gravity, shift forward, push up. Nicely done. Do it again. So, if he's pushing his head, he can't shift the center of forward gravity and push. What the hell did I just say?
então se ele não conseguir mover a cabeça, não tem como ele mudar o centro da gravidade e não consegue levantar.
What? What the hell did he say? All right, so now. All right, get up. Take a bow, take a bow, take a
Agradeça,
bow.
agradeça, agradeça.
Yes, all right, thank you very much. All right, man, the center of gravity, yes. All right, Lester, here. That's for you. You can sit on it, you can look at it, you can eat it, I don't care.
Você pode fazer o que você quiser com isso, Lester.
All right,
Comer
good.
se você quiser.
So, center of gravity. Now, let us talk about air pressure. Air pressure.
Vamos falar sobre pressão de ar.
You probably know this one too.
Provavelmente vocês conhecem essa também.
I got some water out of the river here in São Paulo.
Uma água do rio, aqui de São Paulo.
And we'll just put it right in there.
Vamos colocar no copo.
Okay. I want to turn this glass of water upside down
Ele vai virar o copo de cabeça para baixo,
using this card,
usando essa carta,
holding the glass by the glass, not by the card,
segurando o copo e não a carta,
without the water falling out of the glass.
sem a água cair do copo.
How do I do it?
Como se faz?
I do this. Okay, now what? Flip it over. Okay, whoops. No. Look at this, let's see if it works. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So is that magic?
Isso é mágica?
No, it's not magic. No. It's air pressure.
Pressão do ar.
It's air pressure. And that's leaking.
Isso é vazar.
Okay. It's air pressure. Air pressure. You see, we live at the bottom of a giant pool of air.
Nós vivemos no fundo de uma grande piscina de ar.
And air is pushing up against us at all times.
E o ar está nos empurrando todo o tempo.
At 14.7 pounds per square inch.
14,7 libras por polegada.
That's right. Okay.
E é a força da pressão do ar.
Explain the
14,7.
jokes to me later. All right. So what's happening here is
O que acontece é,
the air pressure is actually pushing up on the card harder than the weight of the water is pushing down on the card.
a pressão do ar está fazendo mais força para cima do que o peso da água está fazendo para baixo.
And in fact, you would need a glass of water about 10 meters tall
E você precisaria de um copo d'água de mais de 10 metros
for the card to fall off the glass.
para a carta cair.
Amazing, huh?
Incrível, né?
And all right, good. Now, once again, folks, shit, what happened? I'm not supposed to say shit.
Ele não pode falar essas coisas.
Children, you didn't hear that.
Que bom que ninguém ouviu.
Lester, come on out here. Come on. Lester. All right. Lester. Dance.
Dance!
All right, that's good. good. Go stand over there.
Muito bem, fica em pé lá.
Okay. Now, there is a word, a scientific word for this sound.
Tem uma palavra científica para esse som.
Anybody know the scientific name for this sound?
Alguém sabe o nome científico disso?
Say it on the mic.
They say sonic boom.
Sonic boom! You are right. Very good. Sonic
Muito
boom.
bem, tá certo.
It's the same sound that the space shuttle makes in the Earth's atmosphere when it flies at or above the speed of sound.
É o mesmo som que uma aeronave faz quando ela decola e ultrapassa a velocidade do som.
Okay, so this is what's happening.
Isso que acontece.
When I crack the whip,
Quando você bate o chicote,
the tip of the whip is going so fast
a ponta do chicote está indo tão rápido
that the air molecules can't get out of the way of the tip itself.
que as moléculas do ar não conseguem sair da ponta dele.
So they quickly bunch up at the tip
Então elas começam a circular bem rápido
and then slip to the
e
sides,
sai pelos lados,
making a cone of compressed air,
fazendo um cone de ar comprimido,
a cone of packed together air,
cone de ar comprimido,
which then punches our eardrum
que bate no nosso tímpano
and our brain registers as a snap.
e o nosso cérebro registra como sendo um estalo.
So sounds we hear in the air are just rapid changes in air pressure.
Então o som que a gente ouve no ar, na verdade, é só mudanças muito rápidas de pressão de ar.
Dance.
Dancem!
Okay, that's good. Now, I want to give you another demonstration of air pressure.
Outra
Air pressure.
demonstração de pressão do ar.
And for this, I need a windbag.
Eu preciso de uma-
We have a windbag out in the audience? A windbag. No, I need a human being.
Um ser humano.
Okay, let's have you in the red stripe. Come on up here. I need 2 windbag holders.
Duas pessoas.
All right, I love you. Come on up here, I love you. And me, come on up here, me. All right, just come around this way. Good. Windbags. All right, we're gonna wait for them.
Vamos esperar por eles.
So this is Eduardo. Eduardo, what do you do for a living?
I'm a teacher.
He's a teacher. What do you teach?
I teach kids.
You teach kids, no kidding.
English.
Oh, in English. Oh, you speak English?
I do sometimes.
All right, good, good. Where are volunteers? Come on out here. Volunteers. They're still coming? All right, good. I'm going to show you a demonstration of air pressure.
Demonstração de pressão de ar.
Air pressure. Windbags.
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 Eu não sabia.
See, this is a windbag.
Ah, windbag.
Windbag.
Ah,
All right, here we go.
é uma bolsa de vento.
Okay, stand right over here if you would. Okay, what is your name?
Marcelo.
Marcelo. And what do you do for a living?
I'm astrophysics.
An astrophysicist.
Astrofísica.
Wow. All right. And because of me, I'm so sorry. All right. Tell me your name again.
Marcelo.
Marcel, okay, I'm just checking to make sure you know your name. All right, Marcelo, you are going to be our windbag today.
Você vai ser uma bolsa de vento
All
hoje.
right, good. What is your name, sir?
Leandro.
Leandro.
Yes.
All right, what do you do for a living?
I'm working in foreign commerce.
In foreign commerce.
Comércio exterior.
Oh, good. Give me $1.
But I can give you a hug.
You give me a hug?
Eu não tenho $1, mas vou te dar um abraço.
Security!
Engraçado.
All right, I'm kidding. All right, why don't you just stand right over there and count some money?
E conte um pouco isso.
All right, what is your name?
Igor.
Igor?
Igor.
Igor, and what do you do for a living?
Eu sou escriturário.
He works in an office. Writing things and counting things. I don't know how to say that.
Writing things and counting things. Okay.
Auxiliar administrativo.
He's an administrative auxiliary.
Secretary!
Okay.
He's a helper.
Give me your dollar. I'm kidding. All right. What?
Tá difícil.
It's
I
difficult.
see you. Okay. Stand right over there. All right. Good. Now. Okay. Now, you, my good friend Marcelo, you and I are going to have a contest.
Nós vamos ter uma competição.
We are going to see who can blow their windbag up first.
Quem consegue encher essa bolsa de vento?
You or me?
Você ou eu?
Guess who wins?
Quem ganha?
Beakman!
Don't tell him.
Não falem pra ele.
Right here, take that end. Okay, walk that way until I say woof. Woof. Okay. Hold on to that, please, Marcelo. All right, my good man, hold that. Igor. Igor. All right, Igor. Walk that way until I say Igor. Igor. All right, good. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a contest to see who can blow up the windbag first.
Vamos competir para ver quem enche primeiro.
The rules are this.
As regras são:
You may not turn, we're going to stand back to back like this, okay? It's going to be like this. You may not turn around and see how Beakman's doing it.
você não pode ver como ele faz.
And you may not stop until you fill the bag full of air
Você não pode parar até você encher de ar.
or until you pass out.
Ou até você desmaiar.
All right, good. You got that?
Entendeu?
All right, here we go.
Vamos lá.
Hold the windbags up high. Hold them up high. This guy better not know how to do this.
Como que você não saiba fazer isso? Porque senão...
All right. On your mark, get set, go.
Vai!
Boa, bola!
Yeah.
Fica lá na minha cara,
You know how I did that, Marcelo? You know how I did that?
Sabe como ele fez?
I did it the Goldman Sachs way. I cheated.
Ele trapaceou.
Okay, so what happened was,
O que aconteceu?
Marcelo, I said, blow up the windbag, right? And I cheated because what I did was, I didn't hold the bag like this. Woof, woof, woof,
Ele
woof,
roubou
woof.
porque ele não segurou ela assim.
I held it like
Eu
this.
segurei assim.
And with one breath,
E com uma baforada,
I filled the bag.
eu enchia.
Now, Marcelo, you would think
Você vai pensar
that by having the bag this far away from my mouth,
que deixando o saco dessa distância da moça, da boca,
that some air would miss the bag.
o ar podia errar, né?
And you're right. Look,
Você tá certo.
you can hear it. Listen. So some air is missing,
Então,
right?
algum ar tá
It's
passando
going to
por
the
fora.
sides. But you see, fast rushing air like this. Fast rushing air
Mas ar rápido assim
creates lower air pressure.
cria uma pressão do ar mais baixa.
So, when I blow into the bag like this,
Então quando eu assopro assim,
that fast rushing stream
de jeito rápido assim, essa corrente rápida,
is lower pressured air.
é pressão baixa de ar.
All the air around that stream is higher pressure.
E todo o ar aqui em volta, a pressão tá alta.
And it pushes into the stream
E aí então ele empurra
and it goes along for the ride into the bag.
e aí ele faz a viagem para dentro do saco.
It's called the Bernoulli's principle.
É chamado o princípio de Bernoulli.
You know about Bernoulli, right?
Vocês conhecem Bernoulli, né?
Yeah.
Caralho, casa onde? Tô vizinho.
Bernoulli's principle. See, listen, Marcelo. Okay. All right, easy. Marcelo.
céu.
This is how airplanes fly. Make like an airplane. Put your hands out like an
Faz
airplane. Okay. What happens is air rushes faster over the top of the wing of the airplane.
O ar
It
passa-
creates lower air pressure.
O ar passa rápido por cima da asa e cria uma pressão do ar baixa.
The higher pressure air underneath the wing actually pushes the airplane up.
E a pressão do ar que faz embaixo da asa acaba levantando ele para cima.
And that, my friends, is how air pressure makes an airplane fly.
E é assim que a pressão do ar faz o avião voar.
All right, good. Let's give our volunteers a big hand. All right, man. Good to see you. Thank you. Oh, good, good. You too, buddy. All right. Go ahead and sit down. See, Igor. All right. Good. Now, for my last
A
demonstration,
última demonstração.
I am going to demonstrate the beauty of air pressure. Just a
Beleza.
moment. Air
Ele vai
pressure.
demonstrar a beleza da pressão
All
do
right,
ar.
let's see how this works.
Vamos fazer.
Okay.
Vamos ver como isso funciona.
Here, why don't you take this? You don't have to translate. Don't worry about translating. Okay. Now, in one moment, we're going to turn on the leaf blower, and the leaf blower is going to create fast rushing air. Okay? It's going to create very fast rushing air.
Esse assoprador de folhas vai criar ar muito rápido, muito rápido.
And that fast rushing air is going to create lower air pressure.
E esse ar vai criar uma pressão mais baixa.
So the air is going to rush over the top of the toilet paper like this. Lower pressured air on the top, the higher pressured air underneath the toilet paper is going to push the toilet paper up like this. Then the toilet paper is going to go flat. Well, we'll see in a moment, won't we? All right, very good. Go ahead and start the leaf blower, please.
Opa!
More! Turn it on! Here we go.
É do Brasil mesmo, né?
One more!
Aê!
Higher up.
Aqui!
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. You people are fantastic. I want to do something I've never done before,
Uma coisa que eu nunca fiz antes.
and that is I want to show you some slides, tell you a little bit about the show.
Vou mostrar para vocês alguns slides sobre o show.
Now, I've never done this before, so please be patient with me today, if you could.
Nunca fiz isso, então por favor sejam pacientes comigo.
When I'm not Beakman, my name is Paul Zaloon.
Quando eu sou filho,
Mentira!
I have an underwear company called Fruit of Zaloon.
eu tenho uma empresa de roupas de baixo chamada Fruit of Zaloon.
Okay,
Fruta de Zaloon.
Good. Now, my friends, what I am going to present to you now
Eu vou apresentar agora
is yet another fascinating PowerPoint presentation. An excellent time for a nap.
ótima noite para uma soneca.
Quê?
All right, well, let's begin with a little bit of, this is a PowerPoint presentation.
Essa é a apresentação do PowerPoint.
You can't see this very well, but it's a real PowerPoint from the United States military about Afghanistan, so I promise it will be as interesting as that shit.
Ah, não entendi aquela parte ali, ó.
First, let me start by giving you my life story.
A história de vida do Beakman.
Ah, thank you. All right, this will only be a couple hours.
Só vai por algumas horas.
I was born in Brooklyn,
Nasci no Brooklyn,
New York,
New York.
which is why I talk this weird way.
Por isso que eu falo essa maneira esquisita.
And here I am as a child,
Esse sou eu, criança.
Ó, Beakman!
practice.
Eu adorava tratores.
Let's have a close-up of that smile.
Vamos ver um close do
Look at that.
sorriso.
Yeah. You know what that smile is? Evil.
Uau.
Evil. Say evil. I love you. All right. Then I grew up and I went to college. Now,
Eu cresci.
by the way, I was the fifth Beatle.
Ah.
The Beatle.
Ele é o quinto integrante dos Beatles.
I was the Yellow Paul. Then I went to college, and here I am in college, folks. Look.
E esse é ele na faculdade.
Charlie Manson.
Like,
So, what do you think, huh? Yeah, all right. All right. So, that's enough of that. Then I became a puppeteer.
eu me tornei
Yes. And I'm a puppeteer. That's me on the left. And no. No, that's actually me. I look a little old in that picture. And this is me after the facelift.
É ele depois da plástica.
All right, the pack of the puppet people. Good. All right. Now, the next thing I'm going to tell you about is puppet shows. Now, here's a beautiful puppet show because I am a puppeteer. That's how I got into this to begin with. I'm a puppeteer. And here's a puppet show. You can see Punch is hanging the hangman. It's a lovely show for children.
Isso aí.
Lovely
É
for children.
um show incrível para crianças. Ele trabalhava com teatro de fantoche.
Mentira.
I blew it
E
there.
essa aqui era uma foto com teatro de fantoche.
Shadow puppet show. That's me doing a shadow puppet show. And you can see my mouth is wide open as usual.
Minha boca tá aberta como sempre. É uma foto de teatro de fantoches de sombra. Teatro
That's
de sombras.
right. Okay. And toy theater. I do toy theater right there. It's a particular kind of puppet theater.
Teatro de brinquedos.
And ventriloquism.
Ventríloco também.
How do you say that in Portuguese? Ventrilo. All right. Good. And this is me doing ventriloquism in drag.
Sou eu fazendo ventriloquismo como...
By the way, thank you for laughing at my jokes.
Muito obrigado por rir das minhas piadas.
I love you.
É nóis!
All right, good. Now, what's next here? Oh, this is me. This is me as the devil.
Sou eu como diabo.
It's typecasting.
Tá.
Can you translate that? Typecasting. Yeah. It's all right. I'm a bad man. Okay, so this is in a movie called Dante's Inferno.
É de um filme chamado O Inferno de Dante.
It's a puppet version of Dante.
Uma versão
Aronex.
fantoche.
Yeah, www.dantefilm.com.
www.dantefilm.com.
All right, good. Now, Beakman's World, that's what we can All right, Beakman's World. Now, oh my God, look how young I look.
Oh!
All right, that was about 100 years ago.
Foi 100 anos atrás.
Now, a lot of people want to know, is it my real hair?
Será que é o cabelo de verdade dele? Muitas pessoas perguntam.
And when we do the autograph signings, you'll see it's not my real hair. I wish this was my real hair.
E na hora dos autógrafos vocês vão ver que não é de verdade.
And
Ele
people
queria que
also
fosse.
want to, I'm sorry, interrupting. People also want to know, am I a scientist?
Eu sou um cientista, de verdade?
No, I am not a scientist. Paul Zaloom, not a scientist, but I love science. I'm really interested in science, and I've got a big curiosity.
Ele não é cientista, mas ele gosta muito de ciência, muito curioso.
For example, snakes. I love snakes.
Ele adora cobras também.
Okay, now, why the hell did Beakman's Oil get on the air?
Por que o mundo de Beakman estreou no...
Well, that's a good question. You know why? Because in America, it would never go on the air because it wouldn't make enough money. You know what I'm
Os
saying?
Estados Unidos nunca iria pro ar porque nunca ia fazer dinheiro.
But the law required it. There was a law that was passed that required educational television on television.
Mas teve uma lei que obrigou os canais a ter programas educacionais para crianças.
So what the network tried to do was they said,
Então, o que a rede televisiva quis fazer? Eles disseram...
That's the Power Rangers. Yes. That's me on the left.
Isso, ele é a estrela na esquerda.
The network said that the Flintstones taught children about the past.
Eles disseram que os Flintstones ensinavam as crianças sobre o passado.
The Jetsons taught children about the future.
Os Jetsons sobre o futuro.
And the Smurfs taught children about how to be blue.
E os Smurfs ensinavam como ser azul.
Alright, so how the hell did this thing get on the air? Very good question. How did it get on the air? The show is based on a syndicated cartoon that's... What the hell is that? No, that's not the creator of Beakman's World. This is the creator of Beakman's World right here.
Esse é o criador do mundo de Beakman.
Yeah. He would love to see you right
Ele ia
now
adorar ver vocês aqui
and
agora.
see your enthusiasm. He's a wonderful human being. His name is Jock Choich, and he lives in San Francisco, California. And he invented Beakman.
Ele é incrível, ele mora em São Francisco, na Califórnia, aquele que inventou o Beakman.
Now, the show is based on people writing letters, right? You know, people write letters. I would answer the questions in the letters.
Foi baseado nas pessoas escrevendo cartas e fazendo perguntas, não é?
There's a cast.
O elenco.
That's the third girl, right? The third girl we had, Senta Moses was her name.
A terceira menina.
The first one was Alana Ubach.
A primeira foi a Lana Ubach.
I want to show you a picture of what Alana looks like today.
Essa é a Lana hoje.
Okay. Are the children present? All right, that's Alana.
Crianças presentes.
And then we also had Eliza Schneider. Eliza. And Senta Moses, who played Phoebe.
E a filha de Santa Mônica.
So, you know, of course, Lester the Rat. Now, Lester is played by a guy named Mark Ritz. Mark Ritz.
O cara que faz Lester é o Mark Ritz.
And there he is with his wife.
E essa esposa dele com ele.
Stoned. No, I'm kidding. They're just being goofy. And Mark was a wonderful human being.
Ele era
He was
incrível.
incredible guy. And I'm not just saying that.
Não é só falar por falar.
I love this guy so much.
Eu amava ele.
A beautiful human being.
Um humano lindo.
And many of you may know that he died, he passed away
Muitos de vocês sabem que ele morreu.
in 2009, I believe.
2009.
Yeah, 2009.
2009.
And I miss him every day.
Eu sinto falta dele todos os dias.
Every day I miss him. Here he is with his family.
A família dele.
That's one of his two sons.
Dos dois filhos dele.
And his wife, Teresa.
Sua esposa, Teresa.
And his little girl, Gabriella.
E a sua filha.
Gabriella's about this big now.
É desse tamanho, ó.
And there we are at the Emmys, at the Beverly Hilton Hotel, way back when. I love Mark.
Somos nós do Emmy.
And if you don't mind, let's hear it for Lester, huh? Yeah. We love you! We love you! Yeah, all right. Thank you for doing that. Thank you. That's part of it. All right, what's next here? Now we assembled a team. Here's the team that worked on this. No, that's not the team.
Nós montamos time, não é isso.
We had writers, animators. The animation was done on an old Omega. Do you know what I'm talking about? People who are into animation?
A animação era feita em programa chamado Omega.
Like years ago in Omega,
Anos atrás,
in the 80s,
nos anos 80,
that's what the animations were made on in Beakman's World.
assim que as animações do
Like-
mundo Beakman eram feitas.
Really shitty animation machine.
Bem uma máquina de animação bem porcaria.
The guy did great. He did beautiful animation. So
Ele fez muito bem.
he was part of the team.
Ele era parte do time.
There's a real picture of the team.
Essa é uma parte, uma foto real do grupo.
Drunk as usual.
Bêbados, como sempre.
All right, what's next here? Oh, I want to show you a little extract, okay? I'm just going to show you a little bit of the show. I know you know the show, but this is about 3 minutes long, and it shows some of the characters that I played on Beakman's World. Okay?
É pedaço do show mostrando os personagens que ele faz.
All right, let's check this out. Here, take a look. Oh, okay, we're missing sound.
Yes.
Okay, it's cool. One moment. We're experiencing technical difficulties. Either that. It's either that or a screw up.
Ou é isso ou é sabotagem.
Okay, good. What's your name? Leandro. All right. Thank you, Leandro. All right, good. Now let's get back here. Show you that clip. Just a moment, please. Okay, excerpt from Beakman's World. We're on a play mode. Okay, here's the excerpt, folks.
You'll grow about 350 miles of hair on your head. Of course, I can do that before lunch. I'm Beakman, and you've just broken into Beakman's World.
Now, taking a nice, relaxing, deep breath, bring your left leg up and wrap it twice around your neck.
Ah, my special theory of relativity. Why is it special? Does it come with raisins? Raisins? Ah, funny! You know, I tried to warn them about atomic energy, but did they listen? No, never mind.
Hello, Doctor.
Beakman, how are you?
Hi. What is it? Do I look bad?
You look nervous.
Nervous? I'm not nervous. I'm terrified. Did you know this is my first invention? Yeah, that's right. I came up with this in 1609. I was gonna call this thing the faraway microscope, but that's a mouthful, eh? So I call it my telemascope, yeah. Oh, easy, Roseanne, easy. Thank you, my dear. So I did an experiment. I purposely gave 8-year-old boy a case of cowpox. Then later, I infected him with smallpox, and lo and behold, he didn't get sick.
The muscles that close an alligator's jaws are very powerful. But once its jaws are shut, they can very easily be kept closed by a person's bare hand. Care for a candy, miss?
What kind is it?
A Franklin Mint, of course. It's great for your constitution. Hello. Ba-doom-tsh. You're quite a funny guy, Mr. Franklin. What is this? The Bill of Rats? Hey, who's this guy's founding father? Willard? Hey, how do you like that stamp act? How can you hate the telephone? Well, okay, it made me rich and famous. But now, every time I get into the bathroom, the dumb thing rings. Hello. Real glass is made from sand. Fake glass, also known as breakaway glass, is made out of sugar. That's why you can do this. Hey, what are you smiling at? Break up these briquettes into pieces about 1 inch long and approximately 1.5 to 2 inches sideways.
Not your principal, your principal! Bernoulli's principal!
I remember! I think I came up with that! Hey, give us noodles, our smart little noodle! Our crustacean amazement does not begin and end with molting. No, indeed.
Because crustaceans have a remarkable ability. It's called self-amputation.
Self-amputation?
Just kidding.
All right. Thank you. I gotta tell you, this is like the most fun job I ever had.
É o emprego mais legal que eu já tive.
We had fun every day on the stage. We just laughed.
Todos os dias.
We laughed all day long.
E o dia inteiro.
Okay, next slide here. Now, this is the big inspiration for Beakman.
É a grande inspiração pro Beakman.
His name is Soupy Sales.
Seu nome é Super Sales.
And here you see the two arms there coming in on the sides.
Estão vendo os dois bonecos?
That's where we got the idea for Ray. You know, Ray would come in with the props.
Daí que surgiu a ideia do cameraman Ray.
This guy was insane. He would ask kids to send him money, and they would send him money in the mail. He got $60,000 one weekend.
Se ele pedisse para as crianças mandarem dinheiro para ele conseguiria $6 mil por mês, no fim de semana.
He said to the kids, "Send me little green pieces of paper that you find in your dad's pocket."
E mande aquelas coisinhas verdes que você encontra na carteira do papai.
$60,000.
$60 mil.
There he is, getting it in the face.
Ele de verdade conseguiu.
All right, next, 52% adults. Folks, our audience in the United States, 52%
Da
adults.
nossa audiência nos Estados Unidos, 52% eram adultos.
Why?
Por quê?
Because adults knew if they watched the show,
Eles sabiam que os adultos sabiam que se eles assistissem ao show,
they would understand it.
eles iam entender.
They would understand
Eles
science.
iam entender ciência.
Because the show was made for kids.
Porque o show é feito para crianças.
So a lot of adults watched it because they couldn't figure out what the hell science
Então
was.
muitos deles assistiam porque eles não sabiam o que era ciência.
Plus they liked the jokes
Eles gostavam das piadas
and they loved the girls.
e as meninas também.
All right, what's next here? Why Beakman? I don't know why. All right. So I got the job. When I auditioned for the job, I was nervous. I was very nervous.
Quando eu fiz o teste para ganhar o emprego, eu estava muito nervoso.
And in the middle of it, I knocked over a glass of water.
E no meio dele eu derrubei um copo d'água.
And I played in the glass of water. I improvised.
Eu improvisei, brinquei com o copo d'água
And I got the job.
e eu ganhei o emprego.
We had to explain the theory of relativity
Nós tivemos que explicar a teoria da relatividade
in 6
em
minutes.
6 minutos.
You know, the writers on Beakman's World did a fantastic job.
Os escritores do mundo de Beakman fizeram um trabalho incrível.
To take something that complicated and do it in 6 minutes was amazing.
Pegaram tudo isso, toda essa complicação e fizeram em 6 minutos.
You know what this is? It's not like when you blow your nose, it's stuff that's in your Kleenex.
Aquela coisa que fica no...
We love doing shows about snot
Nós fizemos um show sobre isso.
and saliva,
Saliva,
body odor,
odor do corpo, né? Cheiro e tal.
like that.
CC, muito obrigado, CC.
Ew. Dandruff,
Caspa,
hiccups,
soluço,
burps,
arrotos,
barf, throw up.
vômito.
Yeah, there we go. Everyone's like, I'm leaving now.
Tô indo embora agora.
All right. And farts.
E pum, os peitos também.
Yeah, farts. See, farts. Farts. Okay, now, why did we do... Why?
Por quê? Por quê?
Because kids are fascinated by bodily functions. They love bodily functions.
Crianças adoram funções do corpo.
And to explain why they fart, why they throw up,
Explicar por que eles soltam pum, por que eles vomitam.
it was a good way to get them to understand how their bodies work.
É legal fazer eles entenderem como que o corpo funciona.
A lot of adults didn't like the fact we did snot and barf and all the rest of it.
Muitos adultos não gostaram que a gente fez todas essas coisas, meleca.
They said we were vulgar.
Eles disseram que eles eram vulgares.
Yes, I am vulgar.
Sim, eu sou vulgar. Esse objetivo?
Our goal was to hit the treetops.
Chegar no topo da árvore.
Yeah. We weren't trying to be teachers on Beakman.
A gente não queria ser professor.
We were trying to introduce ideas to children.
A gente queria apresentar ideias para as crianças.
We couldn't teach them
A
everything,
gente não podia ensinar tudo.
but we could give them enough of an idea
Mas a gente podia dar o suficiente de uma ideia.
that when they got to school,
Porque quando eles chegassem à escola,
things were easier for them to
as
understand.
coisas iam ser mais fáceis para eles entenderem.
So, this is the door to science.
É a porta da ciência.
It's very difficult to get into, so we wanted to knock down the door.
É muito difícil de entrar, então você tem que derrubar a porta.
Now, I'd like to get very emotional now.
Agora eu vou ficar um pouco
This is
sentimental.
a guy in America called Glenn Beck.
Esse é um cara chamado Glenn Beck,
He's a Nazi.
nazista.
So anyway, he cries a lot.
Ele chora muito.
He's the only Nazi that cries.
É o único nazista que chora.
So, I want to tell you that
Vou falar para vocês.
a lot of kids would write into the shows. Sometimes the parents would write into the shows, and I would go and read the mail. I just take the mail out of the box and read it, and the letters were amazing. They were incredible, and some of them really were like one kid. He couldn't talk. He didn't know how to talk. He was disabled, but watching Beakman changed his life, and that was amazing to hear that for me. There were a lot of things like that
Ele
that happened.
recebia muitas cartas de adultos, de crianças, ele pegava cartas aleatoriamente, e tinha uma carta que uma criança não sabia falar, e porque ela tinha uma deficiência, e a vida dela mudou por causa do Beakman.
So finally, what I want to say at the end here, folks,
Realmente, o que eu quero dizer para vocês aqui no final é,
is a lot of people,
muitas pessoas,
like the guy who was here, Marcelo.
como o cara que estava aqui, o Marcelo,
Yes, Marcelo, he said was an astrophysicist because of Beakman.
que ele disse que ele era astrofísico por causa do Beakman.
Now, people say to me all the time,
Eles dizem para mim sempre,
you must get really, really tired
você deve ficar bem cansado
of hearing this.
de ouvir isso.
I am a scientist today because of you.
Sou um cientista por sua causa.
They think that I get tired of hearing that.
Eles acham que eu fico cansado de ouvir isso.
Yes, here's a scientist right here.
Sou cientista aqui.
Folks, I gotta tell you,
Vou contar para
I
vocês.
never, ever, ever, ever
Nunca, nunca, nunca
will get tired of hearing
vou ficar cansado de ouvir.
I am a scientist today because of you.
Sou um cientista hoje por sua causa.
I love